Live. Our next guest is a mom of three, a creativity queen, and the mastermind behind the wildly popular online parenting community, Mothercould. Myriam Sandler has captivated millions with her clever DIY play ideas and genius parenting hacks, and now she's turning the page with her brand new book, Playful by Design. It's a playful, practical guide to building imaginative spaces that spark creativity and foster independence in your little ones. Welcome to California Live, Myriam.
Thank you for having me here.
Okay, so before we get into the book, we all want to know how you got started and what inspired you to kind of share all of these parenting videos.
So my oldest had a texture sensitivity, and I had worked with kids for many years before that had ADD and ADHD, so I kind of knew what to look for, but I didn't realize that it was going to be such a big impact on my life.
Yeah.
So when she was about 1 year old, she didn't eat absolutely anything.
Oh my gosh.
And it was very scary. So I started introducing textures to her through play, and I firsthand had seen like the power of play in children. So I created things like Play-Doh, sand, goop, every type of texture that was edible. So I gave it to her through play. She became comfortable with these textures. Within 6 months, our life had completely changed. Like she was a new baby. And I was like, I need to share this with other people.
Oh, yeah, and here I am telling my children not to play with their food. All right, so then you created the book, Play by Design, so tell us about that.
So Playful by Design came out because my online community was like, you're such a great mom. I can't believe you play with your kids all day.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't play with my kids all day, but thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, hold on. I feel like Instagram is doing me dirty a little bit.
Yeah.
So I needed to come up with a guide that could help other parents design their homes in a way that would really benefit not just the child, but really the parent as well. And you know, independent play does that for all of us.
Oh, absolutely. And I always see these videos where these moms are going above and beyond, and they're like, and I keep thinking to myself, like, are they doing all of these things with them? Like, I don't have enough time for all this. But that's where you come in, and this is so good because it has all of these, like, step ideas. So you also say, and I love this, get comfortable with the B word, which is boredom.
Yes.
My 9-year-old says everything is boring right now. And I'm like, okay, well, then go find something to do.
The B word is actually my favorite word out of all of them because it allows a child to get creative.
Yeah.
And if they don't have space to just sit and think in their own like space, then when are they going to get creative? Like when is that going to happen? So as parents, we feel uncomfortable with empty space, I feel like nowadays.
Yeah.
So we overschedule. We'll put an after school activity or we'll make sure that they're set up doing something else. We don't need to do that.
Yeah.
We can let them be. And it's going to benefit them in the long run.
It's where the greatest ideas come about, right? Okay, so you have a lot of videos. You have organizing kids' rooms, storage space for toys, and then in the book you also talk about play space planning process. So what exactly is that?
It's about really valuing the space that we already have. When I wrote this book, I said, I don't want people to go to the store. I don't want people to buy more things.
Yeah.
I really want families to appreciate the things that they have and the space that they have. So it's all about finding play hotspots within your home. You don't need a giant space. You don't need a lot of fancy equipment. It's thinking about where you spend the most time. That's where our kids want to spend time too.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean we all have to spend time together.
Right.
We can do things separately.
Yeah.
So finding like a little corner that works perfectly. The key here, though, is to not stuff it with too many things.
Exactly. That's what we do. We have like a little basket. Right now our TV room is the playroom. That's where, because we can all be in there. But I like to have it somewhat organized.
Yes.
So I have like a little box, but then again, my 4-year-old just brings all the toys out and I'm just like going crazy. You also talk about independent play.
Yes.
That is so good. And my 4-year-old is fantastic at independent play. My 9-year-old is starting to phase out of that because now he wants to do everything with us, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah, so talk about that.
So independent play is a skill that you teach a child very young. And I feel like nowadays we teach them that they need us in order to play with them. Because we're like, that's not how you do it. You got to do it like this, and it's got to be in alphabetical order and rainbow order. And we're literally telling them like, hey, you need us in order to get it right.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like pulling back from that.
And letting them figure out also.
Allowing them to figure it out. It gives them self-esteem.
Yeah.
It gives them
critical thinking.
Yeah,
which is
it's
huge.
such a valuable skill.
Well, Myriam, thank you so much. Really good tips. I'm so excited to peruse this book and get a lot of ideas.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.